Reading English. Today, we will read a fun story called The Great Forest Adventure. It is about a kind little rabbit and his friends. They go on an exciting trip to find a magical waterfall. This story is easy to understand and will help you learn English. Let's start and enjoy the story together. The Great Forest Adventure. Once upon a time, in a beautiful green forest, there lived many animals. The forest was full of tall trees, colorful flowers, and sparkling streams. Birds sang sweet songs every morning, and butterflies danced in the sunlight. All the animals lived happily and helped each other. Among them was a little rabbit named Benny. Benny had soft white fur and big, curious eyes. He loved to hop around and explore new places. He was kind and always ready to help his friends. One bright morning, Benny woke up feeling excited. Today was a special day because he was going on an adventure with his best friends, a clever squirrel named Sammy and a brave little bird called Bella. They planned to find the magical rainbow waterfall, a hidden place deep inside the forest. It was said that the waterfall was sparkling with colors and had the power to make anyone who saw it happy. Benny, Sammy, and Bella met near the big oak tree. "Are you ready?" asked Benny with a big smile. "Yes," said Sammy, twitching his fluffy tail. "I packed some nuts for the journey." "And I have my wings ready," chirped Bella happily. "Let's find the rainbow waterfall." The three friends started their journey, hopping and flying through the forest. They walked past tall trees, crossed clear streams, and climbed over small hills. Along the way, they met other animals. First, they saw Toby the turtle slowly moving on the path. "Hello, Toby," called Bella. "Do you know the way to the rainbow waterfall?" Toby smiled and said, "It's a long way, but if you follow the path by the big river, you will find a shining rock. Behind that rock is the waterfall." "Thank you, Toby," said Benny. They waved goodbye and continued on their way. The sun was shining bright, and the birds were singing. Suddenly, they heard a soft cry for help. They stopped and looked around. Near a bush, they found a small hedgehog stuck in a thorny bush. The little hedgehog looked scared and hurt. "Oh no, we must help him," said Benny quickly. Bella flew over to the hedgehog and said gently, "Don't worry, we will get you out." Sammy looked carefully at the thorns. "I will find some big leaves to cover the thorns so we don't get hurt." Benny carefully pulled the thorny branches away, while Bella comforted the hedgehog. Soon, the little hedgehog was free. "Thank you," said the hedgehog softly. "My name is Harry. I got lost and fell into the bush." "You're safe now, Harry. Do you want to join us?" "We are going to find the rainbow waterfall," asked Benny. Harry smiled weakly and said, "Yes, I would love to come." Now, the four friends continued their journey together. As they walked, Harry told them stories about the forest. They laughed and shared snacks. They felt happy to have a new friend. After walking for a long time, the friends reached the big river Toby had talked about. The river was wide and full of sparkling water, but there was no bridge. "How will we cross?" asked Sammy, looking worried. Bella flew across the river and saw some big stones sticking out of the water. "We can jump from stone to stone," she said. Benny, Sammy, Bella, and Harry carefully hopped across the stones. Sometimes the stones were slippery, and they almost fell, but they helped each other. When they reached the other side, they felt proud. The sun was starting to go down, painting the sky with orange and pink colors. They still had to find the shining rock behind which the waterfall was hidden. Suddenly, Bella shouted, "Look! Over there, a big, shiny rock." The friends ran to the rock. Behind it, they saw the most beautiful waterfall. Water was falling gently and sparkling with all the colors of the rainbow. It looked magical. They sat by the waterfall, watching the colors dance in the water. The air was cool and fresh. They felt happy and peaceful. "We did it," said Benny happily. "Yes, and together," said Harry. Sammy, Bella, and Benny smiled. They knew that this adventure was special, not just because of the waterfall, but because they shared it with friends. As the stars began to shine in the sky, the friends made their way back home, their hearts full of joy and their minds filled with wonderful memories. Thank you for listening to the Great Forest Adventure. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned new English words. Please like this video and subscribe to Reading English for more fun stories. See you next time.